Okay, guys, my name's Gary Kasulu. I'm going to just slightly attempt to explain how Clubhouse works. Now, because this is a mobile app to my right, you'll be watching how I go through, it, right? So I hope this is going to be fun. There's going to be occasion where I don't give you eye contact, so we just have to work with that. So, Clubhouse. I got into it on Christmas of 2020, sorry. So I was quite early in the game, but I found it fascinating. Real connection with other people. No visuals, just your voice. And you think that shouldn't work, but it totally does. So on my desktop, on my phone is mirroring what you see there. So I'm going to jump into Clubhouse. And what you see there, this is all the rooms that are going on. It jumps straight into there. So if we were to go to 10 ways rich people multiply their money, let's have a little look. Let's see what's happening.
Multiply by investing in kind of real estate assets. Okay, let's head over to number 3.
That's my boy John.
Rich people increase or multiply their income is by leveraging currencies. So I have a friend, and
so this is John at the top, right? We'll just lower John a little bit.
Good.
We'll just make him a bit quieter. So John's at the top, and these are the speakers that are up there, right? And then below them are the people connected to the speakers, and below them are just the audience. So this is interesting. Let's go and take a. So there's a room in action, and John is a very famous person in Clubhouse. You can see he's got 379,000 followers. Wow. You can look at his full profile, and it's a really good idea to fill up your profile. And how people connect on here is either through Instagram or they connect through Twitter. That's how you create conversations. So I can jump in there and I can give him a little heads up or speak with him. Okay. So let's start from the top. Say you're completely new to Clubhouse. What the first thing you have to do is you create a profile. Now, in your profile, people only read the top couple of lines, and then they'll go in there. I've said I solve problems for business. So if you're in business, I'm the man to solve those. Any problems you have, I've tried to give some value, some tips, put some emojis. Emojis are picked up much more so on this app than any other app. So I could be interested in anybody interested in rainbows or smile or ecology, whatever it happens to be. Down the bottom, you can see that it connects my profile to my Instagram and my Twitter account. The picture profile is very important as well. So we'll go from the top. So that's my profile. These are my notifications. Some are just rooms and some are just clubs. Explaining that. So you could start a room, and I'm just all on my own. I am going to start a room in a second. And I could start a club with other people of special interest. They're interested in something in particular. So this woman, she started a club for Fashion Business 101. So I could join that club and be one of thousands of people quite likely in there. Oh, I'm trying to click that. It's on my phone. Right, so all good. This is upcoming events that are happening in the next couple of hours. You can see kindness is an all that matters is at 3 o'clock. So 15 minutes if I want to jump into that and go back in this room. Now, the etiquette is just to leave quietly. I could put my hand up. Can you see that there? You can put your hand up and go on stage, but I'm not interested in that right now. So this is a search engine, and it's recommending people that I follow. But if you're after your demographic, if you're after everyone, you're after nobody, we might want to identify with world affairs or hustle or hanging out or well-being. You can only go in a room of people that you are following. So if you follow nobody, you're not going to get in any room. So that's a good way to start. So I'm going to start a room now. And the best thing I can say about Clubhouse, it really does bond some deep relationships. Whoever your client is, it's a really good idea to get in here and start listening to others that are also in the same audience. If you wanted to speak to dentists meet up in here. If you wanted to speak, it's full of entrepreneurs, musicians. It's full of people that are interested in making money. A lot of real estate people. The British are really on there in the morning, and then the Americans in the afternoon. So let's start a room, shall we, and see if anyone wants to come. So the first thing, I've pressed start a room. I have a closed room, a social room, or an open room. So I'm going to, before I start a room, I'm going to pick a topic. So get your mindset right for Monday, right? Drop in an emoji. All right, so my room is now open. Let's go. I've set the objective, and you can see that I'm all on my own. Unlike that other room, there was hundreds and hundreds of people. When somebody arrives, I can choose to bring them to the stage. Now, if I mute myself, you see that mute button. Now, there is a way when people come on stage, and I hope somebody will come. Maybe I'll invite someone. If I got any of my buddies on here, I should have really got Carol to jump in. My boy Ricky Adams, Julie, but these guys are not on. If I look at who, see, I just press that button and I can invite people to my room if they've got a green button. Let's see if anyone will come, just for fun. I hope they do, because otherwise this experiment isn't going to work very well. So if I mute myself, that's the etiquette. You got to mute yourself unless you're being spoken, unless you're speaking. And if people come in and they say something really awesome, we flick the mic on and off. You see that? On and off. All right. So that means you're clapping. Pretty awesome. You could, as the moderator, and if you're an American, they call it a mod, you can moderate others. Now, the algorithm of this thing is as more people arrive, and you make them moderators so their audience can hear you too. So I think this is amazing. It's one of the most amazing apps. Very, very simple, easy to use, very, very easy to use. How you monetize it, I don't know if anyone's going to come. How I monetize it, I go into a room where there's other demographics and audience that I care about, and I just drop them a message. And I say, hey, I'm in the same room as you. Can we connect offline? Can we meet on Instagram? And conversations happen. I know I've created some wonderful friends on here. I've gained clients from this thing. So I know it works. I'll give it a few more minutes and then hope that somebody arrives. Somebody's bound to come in a minute. I'm going to invite a few more people. Hold up. Someone's going to come. I might even tweet it. I've just told Twitter that I am currently on Clubhouse. You can copy the link, share the link. Now, if you're good at social media, to be honest, this really isn't going to be anything complicated. You look at the hallway, you see which room you're interested in. Find a room that you're really interested in. Let's find a small room, and then maybe we can go on stage. Hold up, let's find something. You can tell how big the room is by the amount of people. So that's got 117, that's got 51, this has got 20, 86, 39. Abundance, we care about abundance. 15. One thing I learned today. Let's go in there, let's have a look at it.
I learned to just be still and sit in Lord's presence and I'm
gonna leave that room. And this is a fun way of actually teaching, because I'm just we're jumping in and out. Why are you being weird to me? That's interesting. What do you love about Australia? Interesting. Chill room. A chill room. I want to find a really small one where we can jump on stage. Right. This is very interesting.
Like white people or like foreigners in general who weren't wearing masks, and all the Chinese people were like, wow, like all the Kwailos not wearing their masks, blah 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 blah. So yeah, like
so you find all sorts of people on here, right? They
like,
can't hear me because I'm not on stage.
His dad is British, his mom is Chinese, like 100% Chinese.
They're talking about
like
face masks. Very interesting.
And when we were younger, like every Tuesday or Thursday.
So if I wanted to go on stage up there, I'd put my hand up and they might invite me up. But they seem to be talking about things I have no interest in, so I'm going to leave that away.
And to be honest, like not having a grandma in Hong Kong, she kind of like stepped in as that, you know, even though that the language barrier was there.
I'm going to start another room.
Treated us the same. So yeah.
I'll start something. Hold on, this thing. What could I say that will attract people to come in? I'll start a room. I'm gonna cut. Let's just talk room. I don't know. I'm really trying my best to get somebody to come in a room with me so you can truly see this power of just meeting strangers. It's unbelievable. You can make money from it. Of course, at the minute, to be a moderator, there are people paying moderators to manage rooms, mod rooms. Heads up, sharing and recording without the speaker's permission violates the community guidelines and will be a result in suspension. Now, that's unusual. Like, maybe they know I'm recording and I am, I'm going to be in trouble. So there you go. I hope this has been of interest. I'm obviously not allowed to record without people's permission. I hope this has been of interest. Clubhouse is a fantastic place to connect with others. You connect by connecting on Twitter or Instagram. You get put up to the stage by putting your hand up at the bottom left-hand corner. You can start a room by yourself. And it's just a shame nobody's joined. Maybe I'll do another one and I'll get Carol or I'll get somebody to join me and we can go from there. This is sound and MP3 and podcasting. Really, really good. Watch it because Facebook has got its own version and you've seen it here first. See you later, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this and it's been of interest.